Hi, Flosstube. This is Tina Frazier coming to you from Columbus, Ohio. Today is Friday, September 14th at approximately 10:05 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm coming to you from home tonight with just a little update. I kind of wanted to do this video live because I didn't want to have to go back and edit it a little bit later, just because of time constraints and just I got some stuff I want to do, and I have to put in a few stitches on my Heaven and Earth Design challenge piece. But I did want to come to you tonight and show you some of the new stuff that I got in the mail this week and stuff. So quite a few know that I've been collecting the Pattern of the Month series by Stony Creek for the Horrific Halloween, and I did get the September pattern in today, actually. So this is Spider Webs and Bat Wings. This is the September portion. You can see the entire set of them here in the bell pull. There's one more set for October coming out for this bell pull. It's the Moon and Stars down at the bottom, but I have all the other sets now. Here's the other sets. So the September 2018 Spider Webs and Bat Wings set has come in. I'm looking forward to getting this started once I get the fabric for it, and hopefully it'll be kind of a neat pattern. I do plan on doing it as a bell pull, but I don't have the fabric for it yet. I'm gonna probably go to my local needle workshop, Cross My Heart, here in Columbus, and pick up fabric for it soon. But that came in the mail today. So one of the other things that came in the mail is I actually ordered the 2019 Keepsakes cross stitch calendar. I got a mailer for it in the mail a few weeks back, and I sent in the response card to order it, and I finally got the calendar in the mail and the bill for it. So I sent in the payment already for it. And I haven't ordered any of the keepsake calendars in a few years, just because the last few keepsake calendars that I have gotten back from like the late 1990s and early 2000s, I really didn't do anything with. And I decided that I would give the keepsake 2019 cross stitch calendar another shot. So here is the calendar that came in, and I show you the back with all the different pieces, all the different parts. So you actually get 13 months. You get the December 2019, which is a really cute little Christmas shopping window scene. You get January, which is a winter wreath. You get these cute little March, April, and etc. Now the one that really stood out to me, I can show you a bigger picture here in a minute, is the October 2019 one, the little jack-o'-lantern portrait. That one stood out to me in this, and I really liked that. There's actually a couple of these that I'm probably going to end up stitching. Now for the old keepsake calendars that came out, it used to be that this would be all you would get, is the actual calendar. So when you open it up, you would have your month layout, like a typical calendar layout. So you'd have the pattern for the month. This is June. This is a father and his son fishing. I'm not interested in this pattern at all, but it used to be that the pattern would either be attached on the underneath side of this with the floss colors, or at the very end of the calendar, after the last month, after December, the patterns would be included in, here's December, Christmas tree. The patterns would be included at the end of the calendar. And so you'd only have the calendar. What really impressed me this year, I don't know if they've done this in years past, but they've published the patterns in their own little book. So now you have this separate little magazine that has all the patterns in it. And like I said, I don't know if this is a new trend, if they just started this, if they're just trying it out, or if they've done this in years past. I haven't ordered one of these in a while. So this catalog right here has all the patterns in it. So when you open it up, you'll see it has the table of contents, and it lists all 13 patterns for you. So here are bigger thumbnails of the patterns. Here's December 2018, January, February, and March 2019. Look at those little Valentines, you guys. Those are really cute. And look at the December one. The little toy shop window. That's really cute. And I also like the January wreath. That is really kind of cute too. So I like the Valentines. I'll probably end up stitching a couple of those. And I really like the toy shop window, and I'll probably end up stitching that. So the inside back cover has April, May, June, July, and August pictured for you. April is kind of cool. It comes with two patterns. For April, you get the bicycle pattern and the geometric pillow pattern. That's kind of cool. And then you have the bee pattern for May. Then you have the father and son fishing for June. The fruitful wreath for July. And the chrysanthemum for August. And then the back cover will show you the last 4 months for the year of 2019. So up here you have September. It's like a fruity or flowery kind of fabric. This is the one that stood out to me the most, October. Look at the portrait of Jack. That is so cool. You actually stitched the wallpapered background too. That is just way cool. I am definitely going to stitch that. And I think that would make a wonderful, wonderful diamond painting. What do you guys think? I know a lot of people are kind of a little conflicted about how some cross stitchers are moving over to diamond painting, but there's also painters who are switching over to cross stitch because they're kind of very similar. And the diamond painters are realizing there's a lot more cross stitch patterns that they can work on as diamond paintings. And some of the cross stitchers are realizing I could get that piece as a diamond painting and it won't take as long as it would if I were to stitch it. So I'm actually probably going to do the jack-o'-lantern. I'll probably stitch the jack-o'-lantern, and then I'll probably also do them as a diamond painting, but I love that. And then, of course, there's November. Kind of reminds me of a Satsuma Street a little bit. And then the Christmas tree for December. I like that Christmas tree a lot, and I'll probably end up stitching that. So there's quite a few things in here that I'd probably really end up stitching. Now, the keepsake calendar also came with a free gift, a keepsake pocket calendar for 2019. It's one of those little side ones, that you can put in your pocket. It's just little monthly calendar with the years, a couple years on the back. And on the front of it, it has this nice little cross stitch piece. That is really kind of cool. The best thing about it is you get a bonus 14th pattern. It shows you the pattern inside here. I doubt you're going to be able to see that, but this was the free gift. So I have this pattern as well, and I may actually stitch that. So I don't know. That's kind of what we got. So I got the keepsake calendar. I got my Stony Creek thing. And the last thing I got in the mail recently was, and the last thing added to my pattern stash, is I got the Just Cross Stitch 2018 special holiday issue, the Christmas ornaments issue. Mail for me. I was checking to see if my Just Cross Stitch subscription had lapsed. I still have a couple of more issues before I have to renew it. But this came in the mail, and I'm actually really kind of happy with it. I don't know if anybody's done a flip through for you, but one of the things in here, this is the first section here. This bell right here, it's done in variegated floss and special. We were at Michael's tonight, and I was looking at variegated floss. Bear with me just a minute. I have to pick up one of them that fell on the floor at my feet. Bear with me. Oh, actually 3 of them fell on the floor at my feet. So, but while I was at Michael's tonight, Michael's near my house is a smaller Michael's. The Michael's near my house is a smaller Michael's, but they have some kind of cool stuff. And I noticed they had this DMC variegated floss that I haven't been seeing everywhere. So I just picked up a couple of skeins of it. It's the DMC Coloris Moulinet floss. It's Mouline. DMC Coloris is the name of it. So I've picked up a couple of colors. And my plan is to do that pattern in there with this. And I also picked up a tube of the DMC Monaco even weave linen in 28 count. I'm going to use this to make that pattern using some of this floss. So this color is 4500, 4500. This is pinks and greens. You might not be able to see it real well, but this is pinks and greens. I got 4504, which is kind of pinks, dark mauves, and greens. 4504, pinks, dark mauves, and greens. 4523, which is kind of pastels, pinks, blues, greens, and a tannish kind of color. 4523. I got 4516, which is kind of tans and reds and browns. 4516, tans and reds and browns. I got 4514, which is kind of a teal blue, gray, purple, lavender, pink kind of variegation to it. 4514, 4514. I also picked up Coloris 4513, which is actually scarlet and gray. There's white in there too, but it's like a scarlet and gray color. I'm not a huge Buckeye fan, but scarlet and gray. This is actually really pretty variegation in it. Again, you're probably not going to be able to see it real well, but anyway, at least if I give you the colors, you can probably look them up. This is kind of an autumn. This is like bright greens, oranges, a little touch of red, and some brown and some yellow. This is DMC Coloris 4510. So I'm actually starting my collection of the Coloris variegated threads. I don't have any of these. Well, I do now, and then this is the red, green, and white variegation Christmas kind of color, 4520. 4520. So I'm hoping to use some of these to make a couple of those bell ornaments. But this issue is actually packed with quite a few pieces that I'm actually going to. I kind of wanted to point a couple of them out to you. We have that little bell that I'm going to stitch. The second set of designs in here are these. I'm not really big into farm and like country and primitives. I love the truck though, the red truck. For some reason, red trucks have been growing on me, and I think I might actually stitch me a red truck finally. So yeah, the red truck kind of stands out. Let's see. So the next section, this was beautiful. This one stuck out to me a lot. This section here stuck out to me a lot. So we have this big one up here at the top that says, what does it say? City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas. It's this big one up here. I'm going to stitch that at some point. That one is a base. There's this on here, like this little house kind of in the middle. That little house right there. I love this little goofy snowman down here. I just love quite a few of these in here. I mean, they're just all really pretty. I'm really surprised. So there's quite a few in this section that I'll probably end up stitching at some point, maybe. We have the gold section. I'm not terribly enamored with many of these in here at all, but somebody may like them. If I did any, I'd probably end up doing this one. But yeah. And then so in the next section, there's one in particular I'm looking for. Is this it? No, this is not it. This section was okay. There is one in here I kind of like. It's by Hot House Petunia Designs called Triumphant. And it's so here are the designs in this section. But the one I'm looking at is this one up here in the top. I don't know if you can see that really well. It's an angel, this one here. That one's okay. I mean, out of all of them, I think that's the one I like the best. And then the next section in the magazine is really cute. This one, I'm kind of in love with this. This has a Brooks Books design in it, a frosted pumpkin design, and just some other stuff. It's really, really cute. So this is the next section. You may be able to easily spot what design belongs to which company. So sorry about the glare. Sorry about the lighting. This one here where my finger is, that is the frosted pumpkin one. Look how cute that is. That is so adorable. I'm probably going to stitch that. This up here, this girl, that's obviously a Brooks Books. I'm probably going to stitch that. I like the Better Not Pout sign. So yeah, there's actually quite a few designs in here I'd probably end up stitching. And then the last section of the magazine basically just talks about recipes and memories. There's neat recipes and Christmas memories that they have posted in here. And I've been kind of glancing through some of the recipes that are in here, and I may actually use them this winter. So that's about all I have, except for I haven't gotten any more stitching done on anything except for my 100 Days of Heaven and Earth design pattern, the Hunter's Moon by and Spokes. So that's really all the stitchy update that I have for you as far as whips go. So I will go ahead and show that to you now. For those of you that don't know, I'm participating in the 100 Days of Heaven and Earth Design Challenge. We are approaching day 80, so I've only got about 22, 23, 24 more days left. But let me tell you, I am getting burnt out. I kind of don't like picking this up, mainly because I'd rather be diamond painting, because, you know, I started a new diamond painting a couple weeks ago, and I'm really kind of itching to get that finished. It's a Princess Mononoke one, but I kind of don't really want to stitch on this anymore. It's been 70 some days and I'm burnt out. There's only been some week or some days that I put in 3 or 4 stitches. There's been some days when I put in 150, 200, 250 stitches. I only have to put in a stitch a day. And let me tell you, recently that's been hard for me. I mean, I try and at least do 15 stitches every day, even though I only really have to do 1. But I'm just burnt out. And it's been fun, but I also haven't finished page 4. I had a really quick finish of page 3, and then towards the end of page 4, I'm just like, oh. So anyway, for those of you who haven't seen it yet, this is the Heaven and Earth Designs Hunter's Moon pattern. I'm sorry about the glare. This is the one I've been working on for the last 100 days or 70 some days. Putting in at least I am, if you look here, I am working on this section here right above her arm. It's above her head with the leaves and stuff. I'm still in this section. This is page 4. Hi, Linda. I'm sorry I'm doing this live. I just I kind of didn't want to have to upload and edit the video, so I'm kind of doing my update live this week. I've been on for about 20 minutes. So anyway, hi Linda. I hope you're still watching, and I'm just kind of doing an update. I'm just showing you my newest update on my 100 Days of Heaven and Earth Design Challenge. This is my challenge piece. We're kind of approaching day 80 here pretty soon, and I'm getting burnt out. I have been managing to put in at least 1 stitch every day. It's been more like 5 or 6 stitches up to 10 stitches a day here recently, but I'm kind of getting sick of it. And with only 20 days left to go, I kind of just really need to bite the bullet and stick with it since I've made it this far. But anyway, I'm getting ready to show my progress. So, without further ado, this is kind of where I've gotten. Sorry about that. Trying to move around so you can maybe see. So yeah, I've gotten the tree, and I don't know if you can see her arm. It's blending in really well, but her arm is right here. And I'm still kind of working on the background. I've got background fill in there. But yeah, so that's what I've gotten done so far, and I'm really burnt out. I don't know if it's I just like didn't, if the colors are just getting to me. I'm sure once I get on to page 5, I'll probably be going a little faster and be like, yeah, I'm making more progress. But I've kind of stalled out on page 4. But that's my progress so far, and that's all the progress I have on any of my cross stitch whips. I haven't started anything new. Other than that, there isn't a whole lot going on for me. Just kind of plugging along, just trying to keep my head down, my head up, go to work. Let's just say that the atmosphere at work isn't exactly pleasant, and there's going to be some changes coming. And I may have a heck of a lot more free time by the end of the year. But anyway, I won't go into that anymore here because things aren't 100% sure. But anyway, yeah, just I kind of don't want to go to work, and I'm kind of tired and kind of run down and kind of sick of working on my heaven and earth design. And everything else is going good. We're getting the in-laws' house kind of ready to sell. A lot of the family stuff has been taken out. We're just kind of dealing with things as a family, and just preparing for the fact that the holidays coming up isn't going to be the same, because chances are actually pretty good that we'll have the house sold before Christmas. But yeah, other than that, things are going all right. So other than that, we're just trying to get on with life. Dylan and I are kind of busy trying to figure out what we're going to do for Christmas and how we're going to do Christmas, with some of the changes that'll be coming most likely. We have some adjustments that we need to consider making, and it's going to be tough, but I think we can handle it. So anyway, Linda, you're still out there. I just kind of wanted to say hi to you again. But yeah, not much else is going on here. I have some family and stuff that are being affected by the hurricane right now. My aunt lives in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Her and my uncle are hunkering down. I actually have a couple of cousins that lives with his wife further inland, and they're starting to get rain and wind now. Hopefully everything will hold out for them. And I know the remnants of Hurricane Flo is supposed to come up towards Ohio like Monday, Tuesday this next week. So we're actually kind of waiting for some more updates. We had remnants of Hurricane Gordon come through last weekend. It rained pretty straight from Friday night until like Sunday. When my husband and I were down in West Virginia for the Sternwheeler Festival last weekend, the fireworks on Saturday night went off without a hitch, even though it rained a good chunk of Saturday afternoon. But the festivities on Sunday were canceled because it was pretty much raining throughout the fireworks, and it just kept raining all night long. And all the Sternwheeler captains that were at the festival decided Saturday night after the fireworks that they would head out and leave, because further north up the Ohio River there were flood water warnings, and they wanted to get where they needed to go before the floodwaters came down the river. So all the other festivities on Sunday were canceled. So the rain kind of washed everything out, and we ended up coming home earlier than normal. Normally we stay for the Sternwheeler boat races that happen on Sunday afternoon, but because there was only like 2 or 3 Sternwheelers left on Sunday morning about 10 o'clock, they didn't have any races. So kind of washed out the Sternwheeler Festival. And it was kind of a bummer, kind of a letdown. Enjoyed each other's company, but other than that, we don't have a whole lot going on. My husband and I aren't planning any trips anytime soon. I don't know what October's going to hold. Part of it depends on work and what we hear or don't hear. And I'm not really going to get much more into that just because I can't really say a whole lot. But there's changes coming, and we all know it. So, yeah, I'm just trying to plug along, trying to get through everything, just trying to deal with, life changes and everything like that, and trying to keep my head up with my heaven and earth design. But other than that, I have nothing going on. So when I get, if I start anything new, hopefully I'll have an update for you guys. But I don't have anything else for you except for the update. I hope you've liked the video. I hope you get something out of it. I hope you find something that you like. And hi again, Linda. I don't know when I'm going to film another cross stitch video. My next video may actually be a diamond painting video. I don't know. I may do a little conglomeration of both of them together. It just really depends. I don't know, how I'm going to feel, or, if I'm going to be sad or depressed or anything like that. But anyway, I hope to have some sort of update soon. I am looking forward to the local retreat that my local needlework shop, Cross My Heart, here in Columbus has. That's coming up Veterans Day weekend in November. I'm really looking forward to that. It's my first stitching retreat, and it's up in Berlin, Ohio. So it's kind of up in Amish country. I'm kind of looking forward to that. It's my first retreat. I'm really excited. So hopefully I'll get to meet some new people and just kind of hang out and have fun. And I may actually need that little mental break. Hang on. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, Linda, on a Friday night, and thank you for being here with me. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're still around. And hopefully you've got something new. If you have any questions about anything I've showed tonight, just leave them in the comments below. If you have any questions in general, if you have any, if you just want to say hi,